Welcome back. Zincite here, and I came to give you a kind of short and brief update on what's going on. We have a good portion of the basics of our base built, and we have a little announcement to make. Today is best day ever, moving day. We get to move out of our little cozy hobbit tent we have here. I say best day ever, but it's actually kind of a sad day too. We're going to miss our little tent. She was good to us. She sheltered us from the storms, gave us a place to store our goods. She's beautiful, she's cozy, she's quaint, but she has to go. You see, we have the space over here now, and it's looking really good. It's got a lot of potential, and it's going to grow over time. It's definitely for sure not done, but it is time to say goodbye to our dear old home. Goodbye, Hobbit Tent. You were good to us. You will be missed. But you see, we have to get this beauty right up here to be more visible from our cozy little ocean bay we have here. You see, we have this nice ocean and a little bit of river system right here. And unfortunately, our cozy little tent and our trees here are in the way of the view from the base to the bay and from the base back to the bay. So as much as I hate to see it go, we have to let her go. I've began moving a few little items out already, and we're going to continue moving those out, and that might be a little bit boring, so I'm going to take the time off camera to move all of these goodies, including our chipped mod benches and such, and all these chests that are just floating around into the base. So let's give you a quick little tour. Obviously, this is our main entrance. We're going to have a little area here with our cutting board and our little stove here, so we can cook outside when we want to. This is like the main little living quarters for the moment. Probably create little areas here to do some of our basic crafting and such in here. Maybe some chests and things, some storage. Maybe some cabinetry, maybe some cabinets. Make it like a kitchen and put some storage in. There's a little kind of upper viewing area here, and I'm thinking this may be where some of the chipped mod benches from down below down there come up here. And if we go down through here, there's a set of doors. Leads over to another little door here, and some chests in here. This is going to be where we store pretty much all of our wood until we need to grow further. Right now there's a few various stuff. That's got to go, but for now it's going to take a little bit of time to organize, and it's going to move slowly over here, so I may be a little misorganized for a while till I figure it all out, and maybe ignore that. I know they don't match the other stones, but that's just temporary. I have something in mind for behind here and what I'm going to do. That's just kind of a little hole at the moment, and I needed to cover it up. There's going to be a little catwalk here, which is potentially going to extend out this way, because the base is probably going to extend out, maybe come out that way some, back around. We're going to even come over here towards that pond, and we may come back further back here, which these guys are temporary. We may actually store across here sort of an upper area for sort of a fishing dock off of our base. But as you can see, we have our little tunnel underneath the swords guard, and the handle leads back to the cave. And I know, as you can tell, I originally tried to plan to line this dead center up with that dead center there, and I noticed and found out something. The mod I'm using to show in the upper left hand corner up here, the coordinate system, it's not super accurate. 330 is not really where we're at. We're actually more like on 331. So it's kind of a little bit weird. This would have been 329, and that's where I should have put the center. But we're only one off, and I had already intended on potentially opening this up to a 3 wide entrance and build a mine entrance to it anyway, so I'll just move it over to this way. That'll be the 3 wide entrance, and do a little terraforming out here and building out here to make the mine entrance, so that's fine. However, you might have seen when we came down the steps, which these probably will not remain here. I'm going to extend out at that level, and there could be eventually a set of stairs that do lead down below all this for a basement area as well too, for added storage. But we have a kind of a system just like this over here. I figured make use of the stuff underneath between. This is going to probably be a lot of my stone storage area. I know, again, there's some random stuff, and this is all my gear that I took off just to have room to move things quicker. But yeah, this is going to probably be a lot of the stone storage. But I'm going to probably let you guys go for a little bit so that I can get all that stuff moved over into the new base. And I'll probably bring you all back so we can all have a proper goodbye to the tent before it's too late to say goodbye. But we'll see you later, and we'll tear the tent down together. Bye. Welcome back, it's Zincite here again. We have now gotten rid of all the chests and the chipped mod crafting table items that we had. I did not put them up top yet. I discovered that I had in my plans built these slab stair casings up here, and I had planned on putting this on the lower level to prevent mob spawning, but I wasn't sure if I was going to leave it like this or not. So it runs into two problems. It's a little lower than I would like it for view, so if I move it up one level, I'll have a better view, but then we got mob spawning as an issue, and I didn't exactly really want, other than of course right here, I didn't want to be able to accidentally or just even purposely jump up on top here. I wanted to make it look like that was not possible. I wanted it to be, I don't know, foolproof, protected. I don't know what you'd call it, but I didn't really want to be able to jump up on top like this. Now I know there's always ways to do that, glitchy ways to move about here and there, and I can work my, I mean, you can always do that, but I kind of wanted to avoid that. So I had originally designed it as a lower slab. I may have to change that because if I put something on here, it's essentially floating because it will be up on this level and not that level. Too bad we can't place things down on half slabs. So no chests up there, no chipped mod stuff. So for now they're in a box, but I'll figure that out later. But as you can see, we've got all of our boxes out of the way. And so now it's time to say goodbye to the dear old Hobbit tent. Which I guess also means that eventually we got to change our name of our spawn location for our waystone. So, Mr. Waystone, you'll have to get changed too. I've got 2 of my banners that I've acquired after killing a few of the captains. And we got several more, of course, we gave to Dalliya away over at her house, where we killed even more of them. But I guess first things first, let's remove our very first kill of a captain and his banner at our base. Goodbye. You will be missed in your location, but you will have a new location. And there's your new location. Our first, second, and third banners that we killed in our base or around our base.
I packed my bags to break of dawn. Farewell to the life where I've long been drawn. Had a roof over my head, walls that never cracked. In the shelter I found my way back. A fire in the hearth that kept me warm and safe. Through the storms of life, a familiar great sound. Miss those nights by the flickering flame. And these memories, it's all the same. Goodbye, old shelter where I found my peace. You held me tight, made my worries cease. Though I'm heading out to the great unknown, in my heart you'll always be my home. Every creek you forward tells a story untold. In the silent night, as pure as gold, I watched the seasons change from the porch swing. Now I'm chasing dreams, see what tomorrow brings. You're what indeed heard my deepest prayer. In the darkest hours, you were always there. I'll carry you with me wherever I roam. Your strength, your love built my backbone. Goodbye, old shelter where I found my peace. You held me tight, made my worries cease. Though I'm heading out to the great unknown, in my heart you'll always be my home. Shelter where I found my peace. You held me tight, made my worries cease. Though I'm heading out to the great unknown, in my heart you'll always be my home. Goodbye, old shelter where I found my peace. You held me tight, made my worries cease. Though I'm heading out to the great unknown, in my heart you'll always be my home.
The view to the bay and from the bay should be a lot better now. I'm just a bit sad. Our tent is gone. She served us well, though. She did. Goodbye, tent. Here's a flower to you. I'll see you guys later.